welcome back to our channel. I'm Pallavi.
I'm Mukta, and today we're doing a video about our monthly favorites for the month of June.
And we'll link everything down below so you can find that easily.
And don't forget, we come up with new videos every Sunday and Thursday.
Yep. So let's get started.
Cool. So we have 5 categories, and we're going to go in order, and I'm going to start. So the first one is food. So my favorite food that I ate this month was the sweet potato fries and the vegan wraps that we had at the Uptown Food Truck Festival. If you don't remember what that was, check out our last vlog. And it was from the Herbivorous Butcher, and we'll link the restaurant down below.
Yep. So my favorite food item is not really a food item, even though we ate a lot of good food last month. I actually went to Target and bought Oatly, which is like the oat milk, and I put it in my iced coffee with like the Trader Joe's cold brew packets. Tastes so much better than like even Starbucks coffee, which is whatever. But so good. Like I love oat milk. Yeah.
So the next category we have is podcasts. And Pallu is obsessed with podcasts. Look at that smile. But I'm going to go first because I feel like she'll talk about forever.
I won't. You restricted me to one thing per category.
I was like, no, one. Okay. So my favorite I have listened to quite a few Pallu recommended podcasts. But the first podcast I started listening to a while ago, it's called Desi Outsiders. So it's 2 girls. One of them has grown up in the UK. In a very like conservative household, in both Indian, and one of them has grown up in India in a more liberal household, but they both now live in the UK, and they do podcasts about like love, marriage, career, and they interview like a lot of people too. So yeah, it's fun.
Okay. As Mukta said, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and we talked about this in a How Well Do We Know Each Other vlog video as well. Anyway, okay, so, but currently my favorite podcast is this podcast by Business Insider and Stitcher called Household Name. So the way that podcast works is they take brands and they tell us stories that you may not know. So like, for instance, the first podcast I ever listened to was like called You've Got Enron Mail, and so how like the Enron mails that were leaked led to like Alexa and Google Assistant coming in today, and so they take up different brands and talk about stories we may not know, which I think is very cool. So
yeah, cool. After that 2-hour-long speech about podcast. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so the next category we have is books. So my favorite book this month, I haven't finished reading it, but I've been reading it this month, and my favorite book this month it's titled Full Frontal Feminism. I don't know if you can see it. And it's by Jessica Valenti, and it's basically for like post-teen girls about like feminism, and it's very explicit, so I feel like it's a great read for anyone like above the age of 15, actually of any age, but parents will find it appropriate for over the age of 15. But it's really good. I would highly recommend. I would definitely be giving this book to like younger cousins and stuff. And I got this book at the half price or like whatever bookstore we went to. Not half price bookstore. There's a bookstore in Dinky Down.
Oh, it's called the Book House in Dinky Down, which is, it's such an old bookstore. Now the only like older Dinky Down places still here today, which I think is really nice. Because everything's closing and becoming commercial, but that's another story.
Yeah, we hate capitalism. No, so we went there one day and we just hung out, and I found this book there, and great book. Would recommend.
Okay, so my favorite book, it's actually a very famous one. It's called My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult, I think. I know it's like made into a movie as well. It's super emotional. It took me a while to get through it, but I liked it because it had a certain aspect of law into it, which is for some reason interests me a lot. But at the end, it was so sad. I wasn't expecting the ending. That I was on my way back from work to home, and I was in the bus, and I started crying because the ending was so sad, and I was like, and I bet people around me were like, what is happening to her? So, but you know, really good read. Probably like a 4 star out of 5.
If you want to cry, guys.
Yeah, read this book.
Why is it a 4 on 5? If it's your favorite, it should be 5 on 5.
It's not my favorite. It's my favorite for the month.
Okay, okay.
But it's not.
But you're my favorite, 5 on 5.
Oh god. Okay, move on, move on.
Okay, so the next. Wow! Okay, so the next category is music. So as you know, Pallu doesn't listen to music because she's too fancy and only listens to podcasts. But I listen to music. And for the longest time, I've been obsessed with Pen Masala. I'm like literally obsessed with them. And this month, my favorite song by them was a mix of Everglow and Kaise Mujhe Tum. I don't know the full name of the song. But it's a really nice song. And they got flagged for copyright reasons, so their songs were off of YouTube and Spotify, but now they're back. So listen to them, we'll link them down below.
My favorite song for this month is November 9 by Griffin Peterson. So it's based off the book November 9 by Colleen Hoover. And so this guy, he basically does soundtracks for all his books. For instance, Maybe Someday is a really famous one that he's done 12 songs for. And so I just listened to this song multiple times this month, and the lyrics are so nice, so emotional. Love it. So definitely give that a listen.
Where are your Indian roots? What is this all Angrez?
I actually Indian roots. I like Ayushmann Khurrana's song. Okay, Nazam. Keep listening to that every day. But it's kind of old, so.
Okay, bro. Okay. Our last category for favorites is our favorite Instagram account. So my favorite Instagram account is called Recipes for Self-Love. And it sounds very emo, but it's very angsty and feminist, which you guys might know I really like, or you might not know, so now you know. And one of my favorite posts by them, I'm just going to read it out real quick. So it says, beauty is a construct created by the capitalist system to make you see flaws that don't exist, to sell you things you don't need. And I was like, yes, follow, like. So yeah, that's my favorite Instagram account.
And mine's kind of similar, I guess. But it's called Girls Building Empires. It's a New York based account, which, New York.
Pallu loves New York.
But basically, yeah, they, have quotes and they a lot of coffee. But like one of the posts that I really like says, there's no force more powerful than a woman determined to rise. I think that's really cool. And I feel like these accounts are just like nice to wake up every morning and see a post, and then that motivates you. So
yeah, and if someone shares it on the story, I'm like, yes, girl, like so same.
We link them down below as well.
Yeah, cool. Also, if you guys are wondering, this is my new best friend. I don't like Pallu anymore.
Okay, this panda, my parents sent to me freshman year when they sent me a lot of food, because I think it was my birthday gift or something. I don't remember. But yeah, so Mukta's kind of adopted him.
I named him Pandu.
But she does food to everyone. Pallu. Like,
but Pandu I like more because he reciprocates my love for him. Also, I just noticed, what the heck? He's here, bro. I didn't see that. I am so hurt right now.
But I didn't do this.
I was like, excuse me, did you get a fracture or something? We'll remove this later. But see, she's abusing Pandu.
One eternity later.
So that was a video for our June monthly favorites. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video and you want us to do more of these, like, share and subscribe.
And hit that bell icon.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.